Good morning, everybody. It's been a while since I have vlogged, but I totally almost ran over the trash cans. 1 second. I shouldn't vlog and drive. I'm sure everybody's wondering, why is Scotty drunk this morning? I totally almost ran over the trash cans, then avoiding the trash cans, almost ran over the mailbox. So, yeah, apparently I do need coffee. Which is a good segue because that's where I'm going. Going to get some coffee this morning. We're pretty much out. We had a bunch of friends over last night for Taco Tuesday, and I knew we were getting low on beans, and we had some with our dessert. Not beans, but coffee. And so we're out. It's bad times. But always fun having a lot of people over and sharing delicious tacos and delicious coffee with them and hanging out. That's pretty much what Taco Tuesdays are all about. There's no agenda, it's just like hanging out. So that's always a lot of fun. Going to Benetti's, which is I think it's technically in Raytown. But it's like a really great little local coffee shop. For those of you that may not know, I think there's like just 30 some odd people that subscribe. Which, by the way, if you do enjoy the vlogs, then please subscribe. Just hit the button, give us a thumbs up, and I don't know what YouTube does with that, but for us it's nice to see that, you know, people are watching and like it. So yeah, it's just kind of a little pat on the back, an attaboy for the Moon family. But you know, we'd probably do this even if no one else watched or liked it, for posterity, of course. One of my bad habits is working all the time. So when and I don't mean like just work, you know, at Oven Bits, but one of the, so I mean, I work a normal amount of hours there. I try to put in 40 hours a week, is what they want us to do. And, but after that, I usually have a tendency to work on other things. So, I've always been into all kinds of tech, you know, different platforms. You know, a lot of people are very, you know, adamant on like one phone platform. I actually have one of everything, and it's not because I'm ADD, but I really like, you know, certain things about all the platforms. I've also been, in the past, I've been, you know, in Bible school, and so I just have all these interests, and I've finally come to the conclusion that I just don't have enough time to do everything. I wanna learn to play guitar better. I want to be better at my job. Also with, you know, stuff we're doing at church, learning discipleship stuff, and honestly just spending time with God. I mean, it's super easy to just, you know, go 24/7, and it's just not healthy. And I think I'm probably not in the minority here. I think probably a lot of people are like that, where we just feel like we have to do so many things. And so anyways, lately I've been thinking, and by lately I mean like the last 2 weeks, so I just kind of came to the conclusion that, you know what, I'm trying to do too much. And so what I've done, and I don't know if this is going to sound super spiritual, but one of the, you know, things I was thinking about is how even God in Genesis, you know, when he was creating everything, said that he spent 6 days creating everything and then he rested on the 7th. So I was thinking that too, like, so 6 days a week I'm gonna work, and then on Sundays, or the 7th day for me anyways, I'm not gonna work at all, and Sundays are just gonna be my chill out days. And in the past, like, I would even do stuff on Sundays. So that's no longer a thing. I'm not going to do that. And I did it last week, where I basically gave myself permission to not work, and it was awesome, actually. And I I think we all need that. We need to give ourselves permission to rest, and that it's okay, and you just got to turn it off. Turn off all the noise. You got to get away from it and really take time to enjoy life. Because we have this whole dream, this American dream that people are living for, like the 2.5 kids. Don't cut them in half, please. But it's like so many kids, a job, a really a nice house, whatever that means different things to different people. But it's like we're living for stuff, and we do this cycle every day of we go to work and we come home, and then we do whatever at night, and then we wash, rinse, and repeat. And it's like that's not really living, that's surviving. And so I don't want to do that. I don't want to just survive. I want to do things that God has called me to, and things that I'm passionate about. And so I know I like computer programming, so I'm going to focus on the things that are immediately important. So I've kind of, since I'm an Android developer, I've kind of doubled down on being an Android developer. I've been kind of focusing on that platform, trying to use just Android phones, which sounds goofy, I'm sure, but it's actually pretty difficult for me because I like all the things. Oh my word, it's so sunny. So yeah, just trying to focus on things that matter, Android, I've been working on the church website so that I can free up that time. So the idea is to just, slowly free up myself so that I can focus on the things that matter and the things that I can have an impact in. And so anyways, I don't know if this is entertaining or helpful to anyone, but it's just kind of what's been on my mind a lot lately. But I think we all need to plan for margin. I know that that's what I'm doing. I'm actually, instead of just, I've never been a planner. I'm kind of a bit of a free spirit, but yeah. So I'm trying to force myself to take downtime and embrace it. Like, it's good, and we should all do that. It's good. It's good. I'm at Benetti, so I'm gonna get some coffee. See ya.
Oh, Kendall's losing her mind right now, but that's okay. I am taking her. She's got an extra practice since we have competition coming up in just a couple of weeks. So scared. Oh. Anyway, we have extra practices for the next couple of weeks, and since she's on 2 teams, one of the teams has an extra practice today, even though it's Wednesday. We don't usually practice on Wednesdays. So Carson has a swim meet that I'm going to. So Kiki is going to ride with Bree. So I'm taking her to Bree's house. I'm going back home, waiting for Will to get home. Then I'm going to tell him all the stuff, and we'll go from there. You ready for some practice? How's your leg?
Hurts. I told Mr. Mazza, and he's like, you're just going to have to live with it because we're doing squats and we're going to work the calf.
I like the way he thinks.
I don't like the way that I don't like totally what he thinks. It's painful. His thinking is painful.
You've practiced through pain before.
No, I haven't.
Once? Really? You can't.
Yeah, I know, right?
Seriously, she's losing her mind. I don't even know.
I just went to school. I lost it at school.
Like, this child just had like a black eye for a couple of weeks through practice.
I have another one. You can kind of see it's not black.
So yeah, good cheer. Not for the weak. It is senior night here. Excuse me. I believe this is the last home swim meet other than like conference stuff. Not sure. So those are the 3 seniors.
We just want to thank the seniors for all their contributions over the years. We appreciate all that they have done for the team, and we will miss them. We also want to let them know that they're always welcome to return so we can work with them some more. Let's take another round of applause for our cheerleaders and seniors.
Time to clear one. Take your bar.
There you go.
I sat in water. It looks like I peed. I got a kind of cold like a jacket. Look at this. Look at this.
You know, like it shows you how the little bar at the bottom that has your apps and your music and everything that shows you. Do you know what?
In
is-
iTunes, you mean?
Yes, yes. Do you know what is in the other? Do you know what? You know where it says like documents and data, and then it says other. Do you know what it consists of?
Oh, you mean like when it's showing you the storage space used?
Yeah, like what is the other? Well,
Fodder
because
a la cannon.
Aubrey's
Cannon
iPod is like, it's got a lot of apps. You know, like it shows it's probably a third of her memory.
Ran out of church
with apps.
to come home and watch the rest of the game.
Don't interrupt.
But like, you know, we've synced up.
Talking quiet,
Because she
man.
keeps having a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I would speculate in careers on it, probably 5 or 6.
I know, like he's at least done 5. I know. I watched like a compilation on YouTube. It's like the last pitch of like the previous 25 World Series, like Game 7, like World Series ending games, and he was like
Settings, general usage, manage, storage.
But he was like in
So every time you update your phone, it adds more to other. That's how they get you to get another phone because
his
What?
thought that we could win.
Share what?
Zobrist ain't afraid of nobody.
Yes, you can have some.
Zobrist is just like, that's why he's nicknamed the Zo Beast. He's so good.
He's wiping his nose. I guarantee you that's a sign.
It's code for something.
It's code for hitting the head.
It's a sign for.
Code for hand me a Kleenex.
Code for man, my
What's it?
My
allergies.
nose is running.
Yeah, man, my allergies are really bad this
Go
week.
to the left.
Is it code or
I thought you meant.
cold?
This means up the middle.
Coach, you told me to go up the middle.
Told me, yeah, right up the middle.
I was just
picking
my
my nose.
Oh.
Oh, go.
Gracious.
Did he catch it?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it was off. It was a I thought it was a grounder.
That is why he is one of. Oh, Davis is in the bullpen. Except for that.
Yeah, they gotta get.
I'm kind of surprised that they don't like intentionally
Oh,
walk
man.
Morales more. because
That was amazing. That was amazing.
That was great.
Whoa!
What was that?
Oh, what would be awesome if
Nice
we
little
kept it
dance there,
alive.
Moose.
Do it again.
Johnny
Kiki's
Davis.
excited. Even Scotty's excited.
I'm excited.
And he doesn't
And,
like.
and he doesn't care. Even Scotty's excited and he's like, whatever, it's baseball.
I like that.
You like the
Jackie
Royals.
I like the sports.
Yeah, you can tell that Kepler's like struggling.
After a
Sports
home
and the
run,
balls and the bases and things.
Yeah, go
after
local
a home
sports
run,
teams.
everybody gets so upset that like no one can like hit now. He was
I think-
swinging for a home run and he got home.
Hey,
I like how
we have rattled his cage.
I cannot
I'm
see.
thinking
Yeah,
a little bit.
Do you think